Welcome back to the Happy Camper, coming to you from the beautiful mountains of southwest Montana. Today we're going to be walking through the new 2020 XLR Nitro. This is the 351 model, and this is one of the new offerings out there from Nitro. It really has an interesting look and nice feel inside, and it's going to take even some of those big toys that are on the market, which we're going to show you back in the garage area here in just a little bit. Right here at the top of the video, of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Rocky Mountain RV here in Butte, Montana, for providing the inventory for us to review. We are filming here at their dealership today. I'm getting very close to being able to go back on site at my mountain hideaway, so we can get back up away from the noise and the wind and all the things that go on at a dealership, and be able to show you these units in a little more pristine environment. But as of today, early April here in Montana, we're still waiting on that weather to come around a little bit. It's beautiful out today and gonna get nasty on us again tomorrow, it looks like. So we're just kind of playing that weather game. But nonetheless, we did want to show you this unit, keep bringing you content as best as we possibly can. I did also want to go through the technical data on the unit right here at the top of the video so I don't forget before we get too carried away. The 351 is an interesting toy hauler as it is a big garage model. It's a triple slide, and they are able to do this on a tandem axle setup. The unit is 39 foot 11 inches overall, so it is a little shorter than kind of your standard triple slide toy hauler in this realm. They do take a little bit of length out of it to be able to get you, around a little easier. So it is, it's still a big fifth wheel, but it isn't as big as some of your big triple axles in the triple slides that you're normally, used to seeing. Dry weight on the unit is 12,849 pounds. The hitch weight is 2,995 pounds. GVRW on it, 16,995. It is, this interior color, by the way, is Aspen. I'm just kind of reading down the options list on it here. But the cargo capacity is 4,146 pounds. You will carry 102 gallons of fresh water, up to 102 gallons. Gray water capacity is 71, and black water is going to be 82. You can see those values are very large in this because it is a 2-bathroom model, so you kind of get additional gray and black storage in a unit like this because of that second half bath that's in the garage area. Well, let's take a walk through this unit and get a good idea of what we're looking at, what the ins and the outs of it are, and we're going to start right here. I'm just standing in the entry door. We'll walk down the door side, kind of come all the way around the main room, go back up and do the bedroom bathroom, and I will come back down and end in the garage area. That's kind of the best logical way I can think of to show you how the whole unit is set up. Right here in the door side slide out is going to house our 2 recliner theater seat. That middle cushion does flip up, so you can have a third person sit there. It is only going to recline on the 2 ends, however. We do have cup holders as well as USB ports and a 110 electrical outlet that come out of the backrest of that center cushion. There are cup holders in the end cushions as well. This does not make a bed, so make that clear. This is simply a theater seat, reclining theater seat. This material, it is a fairly light color, and I think it might even be coming off lighter in the video than it actually is. But it's kind of that vinyl material we've talked about before that has a nice texture to it. Has a really good feel. I feel like it's going to be extremely easy to clean off, and again, it's a nice bright color inside what is oftentimes a very dark unit when you're talking about toy haulers, because they are, even though they're a big unit, they're fairly small in each compartment, so it can be a little small, and that's why you're going to see they've really lightened up the colors in here. Not only the sofa, but the flooring is lighter, as well as the wallboard, and then the countertops in here are very light over here too. So it gives you a lot of light into the unit. In the slide out here, we do have these big windows on each end. I've got a couple of shades pulled here because we've got the sun on the side of the unit, and it definitely plays havoc with my camera lens. So I did have to pull this big picture window here on your door side, as well as one right there behind it. But those are nice big windows. It's going to give you a great view out your door side of your unit, which is where your campsite is generally going to be located. That's going to be the best view. I like to see that in an RV design. Back here towards the garage back wall, you're going to see the overhead loft up here, and this has a little ladder that comes from Forest River. And this is going to give you just a little teddy bear bunk up here. That's kind of I would call it like a double-sized bunk. pretty nice. It's lighted. It's got additional outlets. It's got AC ducts up there and kind of the whole thing. So it'd be a nice little spot for a smaller child to be able to go up and hang out, have their own little space up there. Up above the entertainment center here, we do have some storage built in. These are going to be fairly shallow, but they are nice little storage doors. Down below it there, we're going to have a big, it looks like a 50-inch flat panel TV. Very nice setup. And then down below that, of course, the home theater system and the electric fireplace. And that not only gives you some ambiance in the trailer, a little look, if you will. It also does have a 1500 watt built-in electric heater, which will make a huge difference in the unit as far as, you know, being able to keep this main room whatever temperature you want. You can have your bedroom cooler, turn this guy on, and it'll warm up this main room very nicely. And again, it's right across from your theater seat here, so it's a good arrangement in this particular unit. Next to that there, we do have some additional storage here. What I would consider to be probably your pantry in your unit. You're going to have 3 sets of doors coming down here, excuse me, that are going to give you room for kind of all your goods there. In the off-door side slide out, we're going to have our kitchen, and that is going to include our 12 cubic foot Dometic side-by-side refrigerator. This is a gas electric, so it will work you know, off grid. You don't have to be plugged into electricity like a lot of units are these days. Might have the travel latches still in there. Feels like they do. So anyway, these are going to be a 12 cubic foot stainless steel side-by-side gas electric refrigerator. Down below it here, it is going to have this great big pot and pan drawer. There we go. And that comes out, and it gives you a very nice, you know, additional storage down underneath the refrigerator. Right here in the forward portion of the slide out, you're going to see your gas range, the 3-burner top with the gas oven. This is the Furrion, so it does have the lighted interior, so you can see in with the window and the whole thing. And then, of course, the glass countertop cover here that will open up to kind of that stainless, or that I would call it like a cast iron kind of look to the top grate on the stove there. Up above that, we do have the residential size microwave. That's a nice big microwave storage up above that. Against the front wall of the kitchen, we're going to have our staggered cabinets, and you will see that our friend Rob McCartney out at XLR, he decided to go back to this split cabinet color, and you can see it really well right here. So your lower cabinets are nice and dark with a light countertop. Your upper cabinets are very light with a glass insert. So it gives you a lot of very bright, light cabinet wood in here. It's a really, really nice look and feel, and I hope it's coming across on the film, but when you walk in the unit, it really feels good. It's a very nice, bright unit. So we do have the staggered cabinets up against the front there. They did just a little accent wall there with some rock look to it. Of course, LED lighting. We do have cabinets down here and drawers all the way around the kitchen. The countertop, of course, is a true solid surface. Countertop all the way through. And then we have these little roll-up dry racks over the top of our stainless steel big single bowl sink. And these guys just kind of roll back. And they're kind of an interesting little setup. But they're a dish drying rack or, you know, whatever you need them to be, but they do work pretty well. Up on top of that, we have the gooseneck high-rise faucet. That's done in kind of the black look with the brushed accent on it, which is a nice look again. You will see that the flooring in here is 100% linoleum. You're not going to have any carpet in this model. You know, again, they're expecting toy haulers to be out in the woods and definitely being used in a little more backwoods and off-grid places. So you are going to see that they delete the carpet, make this unit easier to clean. They also have this little toe kick dustpan here, and this is connected into the central vac system. So you can just kind of sweep your floor over to this, kick this with your toe, kick it down when you're done, and all your dirt magically goes into your belly-mounted central vacuum system. Very nice little system there. We do have a little backlight on the lower cabinet here as you come in too, just to give you a little additional light at floor level. Step up into the bedroom-bathroom area. As we're doing that, you can see our main control panel for the unit is right here, and that's going to house kind of all of our switches for lighting, slide-outs, awnings, water systems, water monitoring, all that type of thing. And then right up here we do have our LCI auto leveling center right there. Coming up into the front door here, we have a nice look on our doors. Kind of put these little additional pieces in here to add a little definition to the doors. And they're a nice heavy door. They swing nice and solid. They don't feel like they're going to fall off the hinges like some of the RV doors that you walk around do. Up here in the bedroom, again, very nice and bright. A lot of LED lights up on the ceiling in here. Nice light interior color. And then again, that kind of does transfer through to the cabinets as well as the countertops. And then we have a little bit of darker wood there on the slide face with all the wardrobe. And that really is a nice definite look in here. We do have the nice full-size bed as well as a front windshield in this particular model. Each side of the bed does have both nightstands with electrical outlets and reading lights overhead. We have, of course, a window here on the close side, and then over here on this side is our wardrobe slide out. And that's going to house our drawers down here below, three small drawers, and then this one big drawer. Every time I bend down there, my microphone falls out. So we do have the big drawer down below, and then these are going to be hanging closets up above. So we have the nice large wardrobe closets on both on all three doors there. Your end cabinet over here does have, again, an additional couple of drawers in it, and then a little shelf up here overhead as well. So a lot of storage in the bedroom. It feels good. I am a just under 6 feet tall, and I can stand full up. Of course, I have about 6 inches of additional room. I would call this about 6'6" on the interior height up here. So it's a good feeling when you walk in. You can kind of see out. It's nice and bright. It doesn't feel like a small little dungeon like some of the RV bedrooms do. Stepping into the bathroom here, we are using the same swing door for the bedroom and the bathroom. So again, it's that nice solid feel with the definition in the additional pieces that they're adding in, kind of a Z pattern on there, but it looks really nice. The one thing I will say about this bathroom versus most of the other bathrooms on the market is the one-piece fiberglass shower stall. This is an easy step in. There's just a small lip on the edge of it. We do have a seat built in. We have soap shelves built in. And this is one-piece smooth fiberglass. There's no break points in it. You're not going to see any place for dirt and soap scum and all that stuff to hide in. Wipe it down, nice and easy to clean. Up overhead, we do have a skylight and a waterproof LED in there. And another thing that I watched XLR do in this year's Nitros is they install the towel bars, a towel loop over here for a hand towel, toilet paper roller, and then right here on the back of the door, they have another towel hook. And it's little things like that that just tell me a company is paying attention. They are paying attention to small details. They do want to make sure their customers are happy with their unit. The bathroom countertop is going to be the thermal wrapped countertop over the top of a composite material, and then you're going to have the single bowl stainless steel sink up here, and again the little high-rise black faucet on that. You have a little bit of storage here and underneath the sink there, and then you do also have a medicine cabinet in here that opens up for storage as well. This unit is running, of course, the Dometic porcelain toilet right there in the corner, and it's a small RV bathroom, but I'll tell you, it's very workable. Everything in here is giving you enough room to make it work. And again, this is a room you're going to spend the least amount of time in, so we don't want it to be wasted space in here. I think it works. I think it works well. I really like the shower. I like the way that the arrangement is done to maximize the space. We'll step back down here on the main floor and we will go down towards the garage. Again, I am here at Rocky Mountain RV in their parking lot, so it is going to be a little noisy. I do have all the doors open in the back, so we're going to hear some road noise. We'll probably hear some customers in and out, so just be aware of that. Again, here's those nice swing doors that come all the way through. It's good consistency through the entire unit through that, and they're very nice feel. I do have my tape measure laid out here on the floor so we can see that this unit is, let me get down here so we can get a fairly good look at this. This unit is just over 13 feet from the, and that's from the screen wall. I have the rear screen wall pulled down, and you probably get a couple of inches again above that. But you're going to be, just over 13 feet of total length in this garage. And the nice thing with it is it doesn't have anything protruding in here. So it's full width all the way across, so you can get your big long travel machines in here. This is also a very high high clearance level up here to the under the loft bed, and the loft bed in this is pretty short. So again, even a big cab machine with long travel, you're gonna have to check your specs on your unit because every one of those is a little bit different. But it should fit in here with almost any machine on the market today, unless it's had some major modification done to it. Up above here, we do have corner cabinets. We do have a location for another TV back here if you'd like to, and of course another cabinet on this side. Against the front wall, we're going to have our control switches for our bed lift and our rear awning extend and some of our light switches. The unit is prepped for washer dryer in the garage, so you can set that up back here if you wish to. This is going to be the access into our second half bath, and it's just simply going to be a small little sink with a small amount of storage underneath it, and then of course again your toilet over in the corner. In the back of the garage, you're going to see the dual power bed system. So you're going to have the queen bunk above, the lower benches that create the 6-pack dinette. So you can sit 3 full-size adults on each side of this. This will roll and tumble into and complete over into a bed. If I can do it, it's very stiff today. But that will roll and tumble over into the center there, complete that out. The tables pull out of the way, and that will make a complete bed. The benches do also fold away, so this whole system will power up against the ceiling, and that whole system will get right up there against the ceiling. Now the lower benches, if you need additional height in the back, these will fold down against the walls too, so you can pick up the height of that bench, which is basically going to be this thickness right here, about this 4.5–5 inches of thickness there. So they're trying to make sure that anything that you have as far as a UTV will fit in this garage, and that's what they're really after today. That market is moving so quickly, it's truly driving the toy hauler world, and we're trying to make sure that the units that are being built today will take at least the units, the UTVs that are on the market today. So that's what the RV industry is all about right now as far as toy haulers go. The very back of the unit here, you can see, and it's kind of hard to see, but I'm going to get a little better angle on this, the rear screen wall. So I have the rear patio down, I have the rear awning out, the railing out, and the side steps, and then I also have the rear screen wall. And this little screen wall is going to just allow you to have this all open back here with without having to worry about our pesky little friends coming in here and chewing us up in those Montana summer evenings. And go ahead and step outside. We'll walk around the entire coach here, get a good look at it, and show you the features of the exterior on the XLR Nitro. Like I said, what a beautiful day here in Montana. Blue skies. We are looking at quite a change for tomorrow, but that's kind of the story with Montana. If you live here, you get over the weather. It changes all the time. So here's the front end of our XLR. The front cap has a lot of definition. We do have some lighting. It of course does have the windshield up there, which gives it a very unique look. This is running the Rhino pin box from LCI. It's just a smaller pin box. It makes it a little bit more visible when you're hooking it up. A little easier to hook up and unhook. That's about all that's about, but it is a nice little pin box from LCI. LCI builds the frame on this unit. They also do the leveling system, so you're going to see a lot of LCI components. The sidewalls, as well as the front cap, are gel coat fiberglass. There is some, of course, vinyl decals on there as well. But the gel coat, the smooth gel coat, gives you a mirror finish and a much better UV protection than what you're going to get on a Phylon sidewall. So that's a nice feature here on the Nitro. Down below that, you're going to see, of course, our generator is mounted right up here in the front. This runs at 5500 Onan. This is a gasoline-fired generator. Down below that, of course, our electric hitch jacks, front landing gear. Right behind that's going to house our propane. This unit is going to carry 2 propane tanks, and this one, I believe, they do have 1 on each side. These are going to be 30-pound tanks. They mount 1 on each side of the unit, and just a little better use of the space because they can get it outside of the frame rail. Right behind that, we do have our belly storage compartment, and this is going to be an extra thick baggage door. So you can see there that this is like the 1.1/8 thick with the metal slam latches, and this is a horizontal swinging door, so you don't have it up overhead to bang you on the head every time you're trying to get something in and out of here. The storage compartment goes all the way through to the other side. We do have an access door over on the other side as well. You can see, of course, the Intervac central vacuum system. That's where that setup goes that I was showing you down below in the interior, the little dustpan. We do, of course, you can see some of the structure as well as the underside of the flooring in here. And this is all welded aluminum structure as well as a plywood floor setup on it. A little bit of the heat duct and that type of thing. Over on the other side there, you can see we do have a battery disconnect switch. You can turn the batteries off during storage and come back to charged batteries instead of having, you know, the parasite draws from the stereo face and the LP gas detector and things like that are going to draw those batteries down. You turn those off in storage and keep from having dead batteries. Up above us here, we do have our power awning that runs a good portion of the door side of the unit here. It does have an LED light strip up there against the trailer wall. Down below that is our entry door with the large assist grab handle and the 4-step aluminum tread bright entry steps on this. These are a very nice step. They kind of feel like, you know, a lot of companies have gone to the steps that go down all the way and hit on the ground. With toy haulers, a lot of times we're just in such unlevel terrain that those steps can be a little bit problematic. So they went back to a coach mounted step here, a frame mounted step, to make that, you know, kind of alleviate that issue. You can also see our ground control system from LCI, and that is a 6-post electric leveling system. And that setup will actually lift this unit off the ground if it needs to level it side to side and front to back. And it's just to simply push the button and it will level the unit. So it's a very nice system, especially if you're moving a lot, moving into different areas. You can set that up, and it's going to be so stable inside because you have direct contact with the ground. Down below there, you can see, of course, fully enclosed underbelly, front to back on this unit. All the tanks are insulated as well as heated. We do have a set of exterior speakers here on the door side slide out. Right behind that are 16-inch aluminum alloy wheels. These are 8 lugs, and of course they do have 16-inch radial rubber mounted on there as well. The rear step on this guy at the rear entry door also has the 4-step aluminum step, as well as the large assist grab handle. So they do those on both doors. Coming towards the back, of course, you can see the patio deck, and this is the LCI patio deck with the little side step. I like the step coming down the side instead of off the back because your campsite doesn't have to be another 4 feet longer to make that work. I think it's just kind of a logical thing to have it come down the side like that. That railing will completely close off there, so you can, you know, have a dog or something that can come out and get some fresh air, little kids, that kind of thing. So you can close that off completely and then just open it if you need to use the steps. Up above that, of course, we do have our rear awning, and that is a power awning. It's a push extender track, just like your side awning. And then right below that, you can see the little pod there that has the Furrion backup camera prep. The unit doesn't come standard with the camera, but it is prepped for it. It could be added easily at your dealership. Coming down the off-door wall, you're going to see, of course, the roof ladder that goes up the side. We do have a little security light back here, or night light for working out here at night. This is going to be the fuel station at the back corner of the unit. This, of course, does have the little fuel gauge as well as your on-off switch. Your generator is connected into this system as well. So when you're running your generator, it's pulling out of this gas tank, which again is a really nice setup that you can be able to pump your excess gas out. There for a while, they were doing generators that were plumbed into their own tank, and you couldn't get the gas out other than just simply running the generator until it ran out of gas. And that system just wasn't very good. This, you come to the end of the season and you have 10 gallons of gas left over in your tank and you don't want to go bad over the winter, you just simply pump it out into your car. It's that simple. Gas tank fills right here. That's going to carry, I believe, 28 gallons. I didn't see a spec on it. However, all the fuel cells for RVs are pretty well the same, and 28 gallons has historically been what they are. That spec may be available on the Forest River website, but I did not see it there, so I'm speculating at 28 gallons just because 20 years of experience tells me that's what they're going to be using. Your sewer connection here at the back is behind the tire. This is going to be for the rear bathroom, so the little half bath in the garage is going to have a connection there, and then we're going to have another connection for the main bathroom and kitchen up here at the front. And that's going to be right here underneath that slide out. And of course, that's easy to access when the slide out is retracted. easy to get to. Our jet exhaust comes out here on the side. And then right above that, of course, we do have our water heater access door. This is a 10-gallon gas electric water heater they're using in this model, so that's a nice feature as well. Inside of the off-door storage compartment, we are going to see, of course, our centralized docking station. This is going to have all of your dump valves for your tanks, as well as your hookups for your city water, your black tank flush, and of course your freshwater tank fill. It has the winterized valves out here. We do have a hot-cold faucet on the outside as well. Up at the front of the compartment, you will see a small pad in there for the auto level system, and that'll operate the jacks and things from outside if you don't happen to be inside and want to work on that. That's your other propane tank over here on this corner of the unit. I'm just going to step back here and we'll get a nice another little overview of this unit. Once again, this is the XLR Nitro 351. This is a 2020. We're here at our sponsor, Rocky Mountain RV. If you like this unit, I'm going to go ahead and link to it to their website so you can take a look at all the specs and features and pricing, and everything's on there for Rocky Mountain. They put all the information is on the web for you. They try to keep that up to date several times every day. We appreciate your watching our video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy your day, and happy camping.